Have you ever wondered what sets Warren Buffett apart from the rest of us? Well, you're in for a treat, because we're about to crack the code to his financial success. Warren Buffett, as we all know him, isn't just a wizard in the stock market. He's also got some nuggets of wisdom that can transform the way you handle your money. So if you've ever found yourself wondering why your bank balance doesn't match your ambitions, you're in the right place. Warren Buffett once said, if you buy things you do not need, soon you will have to sell things you need. Pretty powerful words, right? Living beyond your means is like playing financial Russian roulette. It'll feel exciting at first, but sooner or later the consequences catch up. Let's picture this. You're earning a decent income, but every dollar that comes in seems to vanish into thin air. The culprit? Overspending. It's time to ask yourself, are these purchases necessities or just impulsive wants? Buffett talks about differentiating between wants and needs. His frugal lifestyle, despite his astronomical wealth, stands as a testament to this principle. He doesn't buy things just for the sake of buying. He invests in what matters. Remember, wealth isn't just about how much money you make. It's about how much money you keep. Where do you start? Creating a gap between your income and expenses. Overspending can lead to a financial domino effect, starting with accumulating debt, and slowly but surely that debt will snowball into a financial avalanche. Buffett recommends us to focus on necessities and avoiding unnecessary spending. The Buffett didn't get to where he is overnight. His journey started with being mentored by Benjamin Graham, the father of value investing. But it didn't end there. Buffett devoured books, scrutinized company balance sheets, and consumed newspapers daily to build a knowledge base that's as solid as Fort Knox. Buffett's story is much more than just stocks and dividends. It's about continuous learning. Now, what do you consider as an investment in yourself? Is it buying a house, a nice car? No. Buffett claims the best investment you can make is in yourself.
3 pieces of advice you would give to people who are looking to succeed in business.
Well, by far the best investment you can make is in yourself. I mean, for example, communication skills. I tell the students that come that they're going to graduate schools and business, and they're learning all these complicated formulas and all that. If they just learn to communicate better, both in writing and in person, they increase their value at least 50%. I mean, if you can't communicate, somebody says, it's like winking at a girl in the dark. Nothing happens, basically. And you have to be able to get forth your ideas, and that's relatively easy. I did it myself.
His advice: read, and read some more.
I just read and read and read. I probably read 5 to 6 hours a day. I don't read as fast now as when I was younger, but I read 5 daily newspapers. I read a fair number of magazines. I read 10Ks. I read annual reports, and I read a lot of other things too. So I've always enjoyed reading. I love reading biographies.
Knowledge, according to him, builds up like compound interest. The more you invest in learning, the more it compounds, growing exponentially over time. This is a major mistake that almost every investor is guilty of. We get to a point, and then we say, well, I'm too old to learn anything new. That's just not true. If Buffett can continue learning at his age, we've got no excuse. Another reason why many investors stay broke is they follow the herd mentality. When everyone is buying a stock, they invest whatever they have in it. And when the rats are jumping ship, they dump it. But that's not how you capitalize on these moments. Warren Buffett is one of the smartest opportunists in the market. He suggests us to, and I'm quoting him here, be fearful when others are greedy, and greedy only when others are fearful. But what does that mean? It means that when others are blindly getting behind a purchase, keep your eyes peeled for a trap, and when chaos hits the market, it's the best time to be greedy and seize on the chances that others are missing. Another thing you'll notice in poor investors is that they've all got a massive high-end debt. Warren Buffett points us away from high-end debt, and for good reason. It's a stealthy saboteur silently eroding your financial fortress. If you're carrying a load of debt while those interest rates are similar to a leaky faucet, over time, those seemingly small drops will turn into a flood. Buffett's financial philosophy is clear. Avoid high-interest debt like the plague, whether it's credit card balances, payday loans, or other high-end obligations. They're the anchors dragging you down. Our next trait or habit has seemingly become a norm in society, especially in young people. We are all chasing the same things: bank balance, cars, girls. Apparently, that's all there is to life. But Warren Buffett thinks differently. He said success doesn't come from wealth, power, fame, or how many expensive toys you own before you die.
If you get to be 65 or 70 and later, and the people that you want to have love you actually do love you, you're a success. I've never seen anybody that reaches that age. I mean, I'm not talking about somebody that's in extreme poverty or pain or something, but I've never seen anybody that, if they have a lot of people that love them, that is other than happy. And I've seen some very, very wealthy people that they give testimonial dinners to and name schools after and everything. Nobody loves them, you know.
It's a wake-up call for a world blinded by the sparkle of possessions. Buffett, despite swimming in billions, lives a modest life. His message is crystal clear. True success isn't measured by the number of luxury cars in your garage or the designer labels in your closet. It's about something far more profound. In a world where consumerism has taken over, it's easy to equate happiness with material possessions. But here's the reality check. Accumulating items, especially if it involves drowning in debt, can lead to financial strain, and that's not the road to true contentment. Buffett's life philosophy is about the experiences you gather, the relationships you nurture, and the personal growth you achieve. It's not about the things you own.